Hey guys, this is Silent Bracken, and this is supposed to be episode 23, I think. Although a lot of this footage was supposed to have originally been included in episode 22. That would have made episode 22 just way too long, um, and I didn't want to include all that. So there is some weird audio thing going on in the first, I don't know, 10 minutes or so of this video, where I guess my voice kind of sounds like robotic for some reason. It sounds like it's got like a robotic filter over it, but there's not. I don't know what's causing it. Um, the software I'm using, I couldn't find any way to like fix it. And I don't really want to throw it all away because that's the stuff that I do is fairly interesting in this specific portion. So I apologize. It's still understandable. It just sounds a little weird. So you shouldn't be like any more confused than you would be listening to me ramble usually. But yeah, sorry about that. I tried to fix it, but I don't know how, and I don't think I even can with the software I'm using. Um, I'm pretty limited on what I can do right now. So yeah. Um, hope you can enjoy it anyway. Uh, if not, sorry. I tried. Enjoy the video, I guess.
All right, guys, we're back at the military base. Well, mostly we're not at the entrance yet, but that's fine. We're gonna try and see how this thing works against enemies with armor. This guy's almost dead already, so this is a good test right here. Nice, fantastic. I ignore the exploded landmine. That's fine. I picked some like random flowers I found around and stuff. Picked some chamomile flowers, which we could use in like tea and stuff. And you know, I just picked like some random flowers while we were out driving through this field. I am going to stop and get the sunflower actually as well. Oh, it's not ready to be harvested yet, I guess. I don't know if it's a glitch or what. But sometimes, like, they just aren't ready, even though they probably should be. We're not going to stop to kill that one zombie soldier. I'm not worried about it right now. Raccoons. We could probably catch one of them. I mean, I don't know why we would. Like, they'd make a pet that would be okay pet, I guess. But I don't know why we bother with that. I did try to catch that, I did try to catch that, wow, this is all of them, huh? We really need to install a turret on this thing, like put a turret here or something with like a heavy machine gun or something, so we could just go right through all their armor plating. All the zombie scientists. That guy might be something we're interested in grabbing. Um, the hunter killer zombie, that's going to be worth grabbing as well. I mean, not right this second because this is way too many zombies for us to deal with. They're coming from both sides. Man, really, none of them got hit by landmines there. Yeah, I tried to catch that main coon that's over in this area somewhere, in one of the chicken cages, but he was way too fast. There was no way we were catching him, which I figured we wouldn't be able to. Like, I'm not surprised that we couldn't catch him. Like, I didn't think we'd be able to. But I figured we'd go for it anyway. You know, why not? Hmm. Let's see about this. Oh, drop the date. Pick the us. Yeah, so the whacks are the blunt damage, and the slashes and cuts and chops are the cutting damage. Nice. Peer-to-peer bartering. We already have that. We can't no weight difference, superpositional. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna take this guy back to base and dissect him. Wait, what happened to all our bandages and stuff? How'd they end up in there? Weird. Alright, well that's a bit worrying. I'm glad I noticed that before we needed them. Our brutal strike activated. That's cool. Whoa! Whoa. Zombified wolf. Its mouth oozes with a black substance coating its vicious looking white fangs. Ah, man. Alright then. Gotta be careful here about pacing ourselves so we don't get tired. It's so tempting to kill these raccoons because we're gonna need to eat them at some point. Like, I'm gonna dissect this back at base. Again, variety. You know, variety is the spice of life, but it's also like the most important thing for like learning. To be honest with you, like you don't learn much from doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again in the exact same like scenario and stuff. Like you just don't. So these are pressure landmines that you have to actually step on and not like proximity mines. Imagine if there were proximity mines. That'd be so horrible. We wouldn't be able to do this, that's for sure. They'd be a lot more useful against the zombies, though. No. Once we get a device skill that's good, I am gonna come back here and try to disarm some of these landmines, probably. Just kind of because I don't think I've ever done that before. I want to kill the raccoons so bad. They're cool. I like raccoons, but like, man, it'd be so easy to kill them. They're just like sitting here. So what's this? Where's all this stuff come from? It's just like a dead body, I guess. Saudi Arabian flag. Actually, maybe I'll take that. That's like a I've never seen the Saudi Arabian flag in this game before. I'm gonna take that actually. Their flag's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking flag. It's a little complicated. I feel like maybe it's a little complicated since it's got like writing on it and stuff, but it's like it's green as well. It's not that many green flags. Maybe we could start like a flag collection. That'd be neat. Yep, that's a big mess. Oh my god. Dude, this is so scary. This is so scary right now. Nice. Fantastic. This is amazing. How many there are, man. Look how many there are. All right, then. Do a quick save. Hmm. Oh, man, I put our grenade away somewhere by accident. We'll wheel the grenade. I'm gonna try to get these guys with a grenade. Or some of them, at least. I don't know. I'm gonna try. We should be protected as long as we just open the door and hop out of the vehicle and throw it and then jump back in the vehicle and drive off. We should be fine. Um, the shrapnel shouldn't hit us. But I've been just destroyed by the shrapnel from grenades in ridiculous ways. Like, stuff that just doesn't make any sense. That was a long time ago, so maybe it's different now. But yeah, like crazy stuff where you're like your character's like crouched hiding behind a rock and you like peek around the rock and toss the grenade and it just doesn't matter. Like if you hit by a bunch of shrapnel, even though you're completely protected by a rock, it's like what's even going on here? Like it just doesn't even make any sense. I've died to that before. My character got like headshot by like a random piece of shrapnel from like around a corner. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Oh, that was the wrong thing. What's this? Nice. That hurt our ears. I forgot about that. I'm sorry, character. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guy. I'm so sorry. Your eardrums have been obliterated. Our character's gonna be deaf for like the next 20 minutes. Completely deaf. Okay, well, that worked. That worked. I'm glad. I'm glad that worked. And let's get these grenades out of the trunk here. Let's go try it. Wait, what? Where did I put them at? There they are. I'm just blind. I looked right at them and didn't process them. I usually like to keep one on my character, as I have said previously. Well, the grenade worked. That's good. Go check it out. Too far. Scientists coming to get us. That's good. Man, this place is such a mess. It's such a mess, man. Oh, I didn't know the panacea still existed. I thought they got rid of that. Apple red gel capsule the size of your thumbnail, filled with thick, oily liquid that shifts from black to purple at unpredictable intervals, fleckered with tiny gray dots. Given the place you got it from, it's either very potent or highly experimental. Holding it, all the little aches and pains seem to fade just for a moment. This is like a super healing medicine right here. This thing's crazy. I didn't know those were still in the game. I legit thought they got rid of that stuff. Like I didn't know those were here still. Because I hadn't seen one in so long, so maybe they just made them way more rare or something. I don't know. Or they restricted which zombie scientists can actually have them. We're gonna fight this feral soldier. We're just gonna fight him. Nice. Yeah, we messed that guy up again. We can't dissect the bodies of the ferals, unfortunately, without our character like deciding to go insane about it. Because like they count as human bodies or whatever, but it's stupid or whatever. Geiger counter, that's nice. I don't think we had a Geiger counter yet. Oh, I didn't want to destroy their corpse. I wanted to dissect that. We're gonna pick all these blackberries covered in zombie blood and eat them real quick. It's fine. Cannot eat them though. That's mutant meat. Eating the mutants is terrible. They're full of toxic like stuff. They're full of toxicity or whatever. You'll start having like random seizures and stuff if you eat that stuff. It's a little funny because you can actually like give dried or dehydrated like mutant meat to like the refugee center, and the people will start having seizures there. Um, I know that's like super messed up, but like it's kind of funny in the game because like they don't notice, like they don't know, like they're not programmed to know anything about it. At least I don't think they are. I don't know. They might be now, but they weren't when I was originally doing this stuff. Because every scientist sees us, but he's like stuck in the center. Oh, he made his way out. Isn't that cool, guys? Yeah, zombie scientists like walk around rocks because they're a bit smarter. They're not that smart though. All right, took a little bit of damage there, but it's fine. I was just checking to see if they had like a science ID card in it or not. I don't think that the hazmat zombies can have those, but I wanted to check anyway. Ultra Tactics, the way of the modern warrior. This book researches the long international story of ultras. Fanatical football fans ready to defend the prestige of their football team in any possible way, including with brutal violence and heavy bats. Oh, so this is like a bashing skill book. Nice. Oh, we can't use it though. Useless to us. Our bashing skill is already above that. Pitiful. Wait. Alright. Plenty of zombies down here still, that's for sure. Alright, that didn't go as planned, but we got him. This was definitely injured already. Yeah, so we'll just slowly lure these guys off like a handful at a time and kill them. Man, I need to go get RimWorld. I don't own RimWorld yet. I've been wanting to get RimWorld for a long time. But even when it goes on sale, it's like never below 30 bucks. Oh no, that's too many. All right. Grenade, go! That worked, though. Oh, is there Kevlar zombie? That's a Kevlar zombie. Ow! He bit me. Run away! Alright, we're actually getting low on fuel. We should be able to get fuel for this truck here, though, so I'm not like too worried about it. Our base is pretty close by, so. Alright. Nice. We swept him. Ow! Alright, well, that didn't do much. Man, I must have dropped our medical stuff and thing again. I did. And that's super annoying. Our encumbrance should be very little now. This will be fine. We can handle this. Nice. We don't have any of our bags on us right now because I'm busy trying to figure other stuff out. But oh, it's this damn shriekling bastard. Man, I wish our character would actually hit this thing. There's something red I think I saw, but I don't know what it was. It's fine, we can take care of that. What's this? It's a Kevlar zombie. Fantastic. Yeah, our spear would definitely be better than this thing at taking care of these guys. Kevlar zombies the one I'm worried about. I didn't think about where I was gonna take this guy to kill him. All right, here, this works. Aw, man. Yeah, the woodland rights are like kind of dangerous, especially how fast they are. So that guy scared me a bit. Those things really do have a habit of just showing up at random to mess you up, you know? I think the medical gloves themselves are actually used in some kind of recipes, so that's why I'm taking those. Actually, I need to stick more of these grenades into our we don't need this, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Where is I sticking those grenades at? I dropped a bunch of grenades into this spot. Um, I want to pick those back up. So I want those in the vehicle, since like they're not doing us any good sitting at home in our base. Yeah, the amoebic mold are weird. I don't know what's up with those guys. A formless slime mold the size of a cow. Crusty bits of cytoplasm fall away as it oozes across the ground. Yeah, I don't know what those things are doing. Like, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm assuming you could probably kill them for like slime samples or something. I don't know. But I don't think they really do a whole lot. Wait, do I have a gas mask on? I don't. I have to go get my gas mask. Or gas mask on. We worry about looting them afterward. We gotta pulp all of them so they don't like get back up. Usually when I grab vehicles, I get rid of like one of these back windows like this. I put like a door there instead so I can just exit through the back. Because that's easier and like safer in some scenarios. So that's something I do on occasion. But I haven't done that yet with this vehicle. Hmm. Good lighters. I believe you can disassemble the lighters for Dingle. I don't remember what they give you. I think that the zombie scientists have a chance of giving you bionics when you dissect them, although I'm not sure about that. Like that could be BS, but I feel like I've gotten them before. this is so dangerous. Ooh, electronic circuitry. Cool. What does this one say? Remember Jake? Me neither. How do you know he was ever real to begin with if no one remembers him? Or is it being like sarcastic or something where it's like, yeah, obviously everyone remembers Jake, but like we don't like him or something, so we just are choosing deciding not to remember him. Quick save. This area is probably pretty clear considering a wall of zombies pass through it, but you gotta be safe anyway. Someone did mention that uh the subway might have some kind of underground connection to the military base. I don't know if that's true or not, and they didn't seem like certain of it either. But that's something we'll check out at some point. That might be useful to know. Wow, that was scary. I don't know why I'm grabbing these out of there. That's pointless. We're just gonna dump the body in here anyway. We'll have it all when we get back to base. Right, I wanted to go down there and grab that Miko body. Keep that in the truck as well. We can clean those and cut them up for the material they're made out of. Yeah, I think we've got quite a few of the zombies out of the base itself. Like, there's still going to be some in there. There's just always kind of going to be some in there until we kill them. Until we go in there and kill them, there's kind of always just going to be some. But I think it's going pretty all right. But I got a cool short little video on my phone the other day of a cicada that's still in its like shell that was like climbing up the chain link fence outside. But it's kind of a bad video, but it was really cool to see. Because my camera wouldn't focus on like the bug itself. It kept focusing on like the grass on the other side of the fence for some reason. It was truly unfortunate. I wish I got a better video. I would post it if I had a better video, but the video is just not good enough for me to post it really. But like, yeah, they like crawl the ground as like kind of like beetles essentially, and they climb up to like a high place somewhere or whatever, and then they like molt their shell, and they come out as like uh that other form with like the wing that has wings because their original one doesn't have wings. Uh, and it and they like go up into like the trees and stuff and like make all the cicada noises, whatever the cicada noises are called. I don't know if they have like specific names or something. I'm surprised we didn't get like really beat up by that guy. Like honestly, 300 blackout. I think the whole point of 300 blackout is that it's supposed to be like a really good subsonic cartridge. I think, and you can just like buy a new upper or whatever. You might need a new barrel as well for like any kind of AR-15. You can pretty much just buy a new upper and a new receiver or what, like a new fucking whatever, and a new barrel, like new upper, new receiver or whatever, and then you can like, but you can like keep the same lower, I think, and you can like switch out like AR-15s to be chambered in it pretty quickly. That worked out well. Yeah, I'm not an expert on it. I'm not an expert on it or nothing, but yeah, I think that's like one of the main things about it or whatever. It's like a really good subsonic cartridge for people that like to shoot like really quiet, like silenced or suppressed like guns. Also, like supposedly, it's also supposedly like really easy to convert AR-15s into like firing them. So that's like a really nice, convenient thing since that's like a super popular firearm. Like a ton of people own them. So Like your round, like if you want to make a round in the modern era, you kind of got to make it in a way that like AR-15s can be chambered in it. Otherwise, you're just not going to have too much success with it at this point. Like the AR-15 is like the it's the firearm. Like I don't know what to compare it to. I don't know what to compare it to, but like it just is the firearm. Dangerous. I should have been more careful there. Turned out relatively okay, but I still should have been more careful. Oops, wrong one. I guess we can keep all that stuff. I don't know what to do with the memory cards. I've never messed around with like reading the contents of computers or laptops or memory cards or anything like that in this or USBs or anything. I think there is some importance to it, but I don't know what it is. I've never done that before. We've actually made entrance into the base now. So, that's pretty cool. Eboshi, a high black cap with a very narrow top, traditionally worn by Shinto priests. Interesting. Come on. They got like lost or something. Body bags? Can we do anything with the body bags? I mean, it's just a bag we could fill with stuff, I guess. I'm not gonna mess with them right now, but that might be something useful to interact with at some point. Ski. This one. Yeah, the other one's all covered in bile and stuff. Kind of worrying me since we did slip in it while fighting that feral. That sucked. I kind of panicked for a second. I like panicked for a second and then I was fine again. IV bags. I don't know if those are useful or not, but I tend to take them. I don't know if we can slip in it while just standing on it. I don't think so. I think we do have to be moving. You'd think the zombies would slip in it, but I don't know if they actually can or not. I want that compressed air horn. That might be a lot better than yelling for getting their attention. clear. I think this area's all cleared out of landmines, honestly, but I still want to be a little careful. I'm keeping those extra bandages on me. So I'm gonna end this video off here. I guess this is uh episode 23. Um the first like bit of this was supposed to be the second part of like episode 22, but it was just too long if I had included all of it together. Um you know what? It still might be too long. I guess we'll see what happens while I'm editing it. Anyway, it's the end of whatever video, whatever episode this is. I'm Silent Bracken. Like and subscribe and turn the bell notification icon on if you want to be notified of future uploads. Um, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, whichever the next episode is.